Welcome back to Disco Elysium. Let's get dressed for conceptualization.
Let's get dressed for the occasion.
The occasion is justice.
I'll have to remember to put my fall shirt back on. I know there's at least one more.
Yeah.
Let's double check the last row just in case. Nope. Alright.
Soft covers, serialized,
83.
fantastique, and detective stories.
83? Okay.
Not the
Nah!
This
What?
is a digest of someone who's dead bored. Most
Literally
of it
by
is for
one.
entertainment purposes. Fittingly right next to the radiola on the floor.
Nothing? Nothing out of the ordinary?
Maybe it's a little old-fashioned. There's a nude mag. More than that, you can't say.
Do we have no, it's maxed. We can't do anything with it.
Oh. Oh.
Alright, where's my phone? I need to wear that and make sure he knows I'm wearing his stuff. I want that reaction. Alright, and then I wanted my encyclopedia stuff.
Yes.
I believe the other one is the hat that we're already wearing. Alright, cool.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner, resting on piles of soft-cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out caracal blanket.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
Oh. How recently?
You force the rest of the sentence out through pain, thick as molasses, no longer able to hear yourself speak.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
Maybe a little shut-eye. Just an hour.
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there. You didn't realize how tired you were. Your body is still nowhere near healed.
Curl up with your knees close to your chest.
The blanket feels cold. The entire room does. Concrete and cold. Minutes pass. Half an hour maybe. The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant. Your eyelids close. Until you feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly, the world begins to hatch from the blackness. It's evening. Sleep.
Kim's gone.
Where? Where did he go?
I can't tab anything either. No highlights. Lieutenant is no longer here. Go outside to the beach.
Is this some dream sequence?
Maybe? I can't get out this way either.
It's the where on the wing.
Door's still here. Closed. Feels strange somehow. You can't get in.
But if we want to go in?
How do I get out, though?
Uh,
Nothing's highlighted.
mm, go maybe down to the bottom floor again? Maybe we can walk underneath that bridge?
You know what? We can.
Aha! A victory for me!
I think we might have missed things, sadly, by taking
Oh.
that nap. Because I'm afraid we're not going to be able to look at the rest of the stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, because a lot of the dots that were out here on this section are gone now. We're under the chain. There's something here. There's something there.
What? Out in the middle of the water?
Walk into the water now.
What? What?
You see her footprints in the water. I'm sorry, what? Wait, are we Jesus? Further. Are we walking on water? Are we Jesus? Oh, shit.
The
What?
We're gonna
Dolores
remember.
Day, the innocence of
Oh.
humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry.
Shit, that's the freaking video store that we
Video
called.
ever show? Oh.
Off to advise the Queen of Shest, most likely. This is the Holy Suzerain of Mwindi and Insulinda. Definitely not your wife. You need to talk to her. Think of the historical knowledge you could glean. I don't know, man. What is the Holy Suzerain doing here? Something seems off.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey? That's all I get?
I mean, hey to you too?
She says apprehensively.
How are you doing?
I'm doing really good, actually. Both professionally and romantically. I've come to a fulfilling and peaceful period in my life. Well, how are you doing, Harry?
In my head, I miss you.
Well, I'm in my head too. We're all in our heads.
Do you miss me there?
Sometimes. Not as often as I used to. So much time has passed. More than it seems here.
She says at her feet. The zebra stripes on the intersection, the lights on the video rental glow in her hair.
This is everything I always warned you about.
Something is off.
I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I just don't have time to...
She stops mid-sentence, glancing to her right, then looks at her bag.
She means she doesn't have time to tend to your emotions.
You don't have time to tend to my emotions?
She sighs and looks over her shoulder.
What's in the bag?
Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown, a toothbrush, travel documents, the crown of immortality.
What?
She kind of
Oh.
looks like she's wearing one already down here on the model.
The crown of immortality? Aren't you already wearing one?
Oh, this.
She corrects the wreath on her forehead.
This is just a wreath. The crown of immortality is made of rarefied light, mana and raw palladium. It was passed on to me by the rulers of late antiquity.
She looks at the suitcase, not knowing what more to say. Then, over her shoulder, silence. Her nuptial gown flows in the wind, wraps around her holy body.
Anyway,
Where were you going?
I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry. Might as well be another lifetime.
Wait. 1,000,000 kilometers?
I mean, remember, there's whatever the fuck the Pale is in between, I think.
And this isn't Earth, so the planet might be bigger.
I don't even know if it's a planet. Remember, they've got all that bullshit in the way. Like,
Oh.
whatever the fuck the Pale is. Whatever it is severs the entirety of whatever the globe used to be.
Our skin is holy and soft.
No, Harry. It's just regular skin. I'm not as beautiful as you always thought I was. Let's not get into.
Yes, let's not. I'm sorry I said that.
It's okay.
She puts no effort into making it sound as if it's actually okay.
Can we stay for a moment? We need to talk. We need to have one more massive, epic showdown.
No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive, epic showdown. I want to go to the aerodrome. I have tickets for the 10:20 flight to Morova. Really, we don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us, our love, our unborn daughters.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so if she's meant to be a stand-in for our wife,
Mm-hmm.
and as far as we know, Dolores Day didn't have any children, that makes me feel like we were going to have twin daughters, like Harry,
Yeah.
and she left. Oh, fuck, that is... Oof.
It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Revachol and you. And you have to be alone. In hell. Forever. That's just the way it is.
What the fuck did we do?
I think we're about to
Whatever you
find
do, don't try
out.
to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
28%.
But that's not a very good way for things to be.
It's not. But
She looks at her feet, little golden sandals covering her toes.
But what? Tell me there's something good.
I don't know why I said but. There is no but.
That's it?
That's it, yes. We've talked about it a million times. You will get over it, just like I did. People do. Things will get good for you again.
Where in hell? Stop. You're only making it worse for him. You never help with anything.
You're right. I don't even remember who you are anymore. Ha ha.
See? It just takes some time. For you, it will take something like 20 years, maybe?
Oof.
It was hard for me, too. I used to think I couldn't live without you.
She looks you straight in the eyes, her irises with light blue flecked with green.
But I can.
She keeps her shoulders squared and her back straight. But it's clear you're still making her sad. It's not. It's just not possible. It's like eating rocks. You just can't do it.
With all my strength, I can't. It's like eating rocks.
There is a silence. She looks at you, then over her shoulder, then corrects the wreath on the dome of her forehead. As you talk, it feels like chewing on gravel, granite, steel bars.
20 years? That's so much time.
Yes. It only took me 1 year, maybe 2. Phew.
She smiles and wipes her brow in relief.
Why? What? So you felt this way once? That you can't live without me?
Yes. But that time is gone now. So very gone.
Your innocence, Dolores Day. I'm sorry I made you sad.
It's okay.
It doesn't have to be like this. Maybe we could try again?
No, Harry. We can't.
Why?
We already tried again, and it didn't work.
Is that how it is now? We should just try all good things twice and then give up. By that logic, not you too.
Shouldn't it be that me? Because logic is the one talking. What went wrong when we tried again? I can do it better.
I don't know. Please.
She shuffles from one golden sandaled foot to the other. In the distance, a streetcar screeches.
Why? Why can't we be together?
Harry, we can't be together because you're insane.
Her eyes turn to sorrowful ovals.
She avoids turning them to you.
I'm insane. Like, insane? How?
They're turning moist now. Her eyes. She slowly shakes her head and tries to get a hold of herself, brushing her hands in her gown.
What do you
Oh,
mean
this is
by?
how you give her the stuff! Oh!
What do you mean by insane?
You know what I mean.
I brought you this figurine of a headless found rider.
That's gone. That's not an option yet.
Oh,
We gotta work through this. It's not here now.
I'm sorry. I just had a little bit of a delay again. I don't know why that's been happening today.
Is it? I can only imagine it's on your end because nothing has changed here.
Okay, everyone gets a little down.
A little down. You've worked there for so long, you can't even talk like a normal person anymore. It's always lists with you. Questions.
But look, see? Lists and questions right here.
They're not lists. They're trees.
Dialogue trees.
Yes.
This is another one, isn't it? We're in a tree right now.
Oh my fucking god. We went from sad to just fucking fourth wall breaking.
No. Oh.
Lists are absolutely normal. Everyone has them. You just everything. You just list everything you want to ask. But I like my lists.
No. We're not in a tree.
It's not just the lists or trees or whatever. You get sad, Harry. Too sad. People can't get that sad. It's impossible to watch.
Ooh.
Other people get sad too, but not like you. You stay down for years, and then you start beating things.
Oh.
You get violent.
Shit.
In conclusion, you're ill. You're an old, insane man. And you have to be in hell until the end of your life. And I have to go to Morova.
Ooh. You can
The
give it.
failed rider one again.
I don't want it. It looks expensive. I don't want it.
I thought you liked figurines. I thought the figurines were for getting you back.
That's not what figurines do, Harry.
But the figurines don't do anything?
She looks at the headless found rider between your fingers and doesn't know what to say.
Okay, I won't give you things then.
I didn't ask for things.
10 XP!
It's too late to give me anything. I would have liked the headless fallen rider back then.
You know, I get the feeling you're not really Dolores Day.
I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day?
She looks at you quizzically.
You're
Does not seem like a mystery she wants to get into.
the X something.
Wasn't I Dolores Day just a second ago? Now I'm the X thing? You're confusing me. Look, I have to be at the Lausanne Aerodrome at 10:20 p.m. I still have a light rail to catch. I haven't even bought the tickets yet.
We all told you. Everyone warned you.
Who? Everyone?
Everyone. Literally all of you.
I'm glad we're having this information. I'm getting so much closure.
I'm glad too, but I have to go. My friends are waiting for me on the platform. I can't let them wait. It's impolite.
What?
You know what's impolite? Consigning Lieutenant Detective of Revachol Citizen Militia to eternal damnation?
I am impolite with you, Harry, because you are the past. Me and those friends will have good times together in the future.
The evening wind blows in. The gown wraps around her like a white flag. She says,
This is how human beings operate.
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything. You should go on without me.
Your morning.
The morning?
The
I
morning.
don't understand.
No, I meant morning. I'm grieving, but you're not even dead.
Oh my god, Harry, stop. I don't want to hear anything about the morning. Mourning someone who's still alive. Any of that. I can't do that anymore. I'm not 80 years old, I'm 32. People my age are not supposed to mourn.
she breathes out and she breathes out. It sounds more angry than a sigh.
This is a bit much for me. It feels like your ribs are cracking around your heart.
That is so hurtful.
Then why are we doing it?
The advisor to the Queen of Ceresne sighs and looks down at the crumbling asphalt.
On second thought, you Dolores Day, Queen Regnant of the territories of Mundi and Insulane, and nothing else.
Yes, Harry. I am. Things have gotten much better for me, now that I am the ruler of the known world.
She pulls up the sleeve.
Oh god, it's already so late. I have to go, Harry.
A tiny golden watch with red straps around her bony little wrists.
What's number 4 at?
28.
I know you still love me.
You want to try anything else before that yet?
But you said I have a vast soul and that you'll always come back to it.
We both said a lot of things. We were very young.
It was her. I can feel it. I can see it in her tender long fingers, in her wrists. Her hand wrote it, said those things.
Actually, you didn't say it. You wrote it in a handwritten letter. I kept it in my paperwork.
As Queen Regnant, I write a lot of letters.
She brushes a strand of white hair out of her eye.
You need to recite it to her. For effect. All of it. No summaries. Yeah. Put a stake through your heart. She'll get hurt too. Collateral damage. She won't get hurt. She'll bend out of the way.
I have it right here. Let me refresh your memory. Let's take a trip down memory lane.
Please, Harry, I just don't have time for this.
You know what I mean. You left me a letter saying you'll always come back to me. That you can't believe how happy you are with me.
Okay, Harry. Okay, it was morning and you slept. The room smelled of cigarettes and Rowans. There was hoarfrost on the ground when I left. It was autumn, the first one we had together. But you have to understand, it was 1,000,000 years ago. No, it was 100 million years ago. I was someone else then, filled to the brim with love for you, hanging on your every word. Oh, Harry, you were the coolest. But I am no longer that person. This has taken her place. It will devour you. Harry, I will eat your mind.
The light of the video rental shines through her dress now. A DeLorean figure, cut in black, moves below. It's still her. Her legs, her breasts, her hips.
Cool.
The coolest. With your leather jacket and your boot-cut pants, smoking in the bus stop. I wanted you to be the rest of my life that day. And you were. Some of it, at least. You were my first. My first kiss. My first time to have sex. The first and worst time I fell in love. I will always have that with me. It's a fact. But that is all it is. It's like a ticket stub, Harry. It doesn't do anything anymore.
A ticket stub?
Yes, let's talk about that too. Let's bring it up, the zoo. In Le Jardin, the day we went east of the river, to the aquarium first, I was sad about my mother. I don't even know why. The shimmer of the fish tank on my face. The octopuses. It was just a day then, but to think. Were we there now, you could touch my hair, kiss me. Talk to me about anything, go virtually anywhere in the world. Not like now. Now our interactions are limited to pain and regret.
Voyager Road. I know that place. Where is it?
It's here, Harry. We are on Voyager Road. At the end of it, 300 meters from the stop. We used to come here to rent videos.
How?
There. You could not pay the electrical bill. It became a lightless tomb. The years you spent training for the militia, my parents' money, it was not good.
Surely the alcohol didn't help either.
Were we drinking?
Everyone has a little glass of wine every now and then. I certainly do. It's a Queen Regnant thing. I don't think it was the alcohol. It was inevitability.
See? If you drank with her, you'd be cool again. If you drank with her, you could have sex on alcohol.
Can't you turn into the person you were I see you in her, under that gown, and that wreath.
And my crown of immortality. No. You scared her out of me. With your crying, the awful time we wound up having. And the cheap rental flats you could afford. Can't you see? I can never think you're cool again. I can only think that way about new people.
A cheap rental with mold on the walls and the tap dripping.
It won't help anyway.
Nothing will. I've been poisoned by newspaper and news. All I can do is scream at them and think of her, secretly.
What now? What happens now? What is the next thing we talk about?
Is there really anything left? If not, we can always repeat one of the things we have already talked about. Talk about it again. If you do not feel like doing that, then you should let me go to the aerodrome.
28.
Let's try it.
Alright.
I know you still love me. Kiss her.
Going in. Oh, shit! That was green. We got something.
This is going to be depressing.
Oh, for sure.
With your feet trembling from the steps you took, tepid and fearful, you stand against her, her body close to you, radiating warmth. With your eyes closed, you move your lips on her mouth.
This is gonna go poorly.
She is not kissing you back.
But I succeeded! I rolled what I needed to roll! Oh boy.
But I succeeded?
This was not about failure or success. This was always going to be horror. I should not have suggested it, and you should not have listened to me.
God damn it, suggestion.
So do you think failure would have been the same thing?
I have no idea if it would have gone worse than this.
I can feel her breath.
Her chest rising like a pillow, warm exhalations against the side of your mouth, her tender soul moving through her lungs. Hidden, distant, kept safe from you.
Her cheek against mine.
Feels like soft fuzz, a bird covered in down feathers, brushing against your broken capillaries. The world's most precious material, reserved for those she lets close enough to feel it. You are stealing a touch. It's not yours to take.
Cold silver against my forehead.
The delicate wreath on her forehead pressing into your temple. The silver is cold from the spring evening air.
Squeeze her wrist.
Her hand does not return the grip. Her body is rigid. A current of unease courses through it. Distrust. For you. The curve of her spine. Her shoulders hunched. She keeps herself stiff. Her center guarded from your motions. Unresponsive to your guidance.
Move your mouth.
Nothing. Just pillows against you. Unresponsive, but for the taste of apricots.
You're not kissing me back.
Where's Emil to break up this serious situation right now?
Yeah. Oh my god, yes!
The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours.
Buy my stuff! It's really good! Do 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 do!
Jesus fucking
Do,
Christ.
do, do, do.
Trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held on to her hand, she tried not to look at your face.
If you
and
miss
see
this
that
sale,
expression
you'll
there.
cry!
Oh god.
Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
Why didn't you kiss me back?
She breathes out heavily, as if something painful has passed through her, and shakes her head.
I just needed to do that. I'm sorry.
She shakes her head one more time. The evening wind rustles her hair, blowing old newspapers and fast food wrappings down the street.
Why didn't you kiss me back?
Why did you do that to yourself? You know I don't cheat, Harry. I never cheated on you.
Oh, is that the suggestion that we cheated on her?
That's it then.
No, Harry. Not yet. There is one more thing you have to see.
She slides her hand down her chest and into her lower
Oh.
stomach and smiles.
I'm pregnant.
Is it mine?
Of course not.
She looks down at her belly, then up into your old eyes.
I terminated yours.
Oh!
Don't you remember? You poor fuck. Poverty-stricken fuck.
Oh.
Now, go ahead. Ask me more questions. Let's talk about something else.
No, this has to end. Do the last one. More questions. Ask more.
It screams war criminal.
Don't go.
From what they said, this is the last one, and it'll push things forward. Do we want to try war criminal first, or you just want to push it forward?
Why war criminal for what?
Because the way they said it, up here...
No,
right?
no. I meant like all these seem to be like Harry like rationalizing things, but why scream war criminal?
That's what I want to know. And the only way
Okay.
we know by clicking on it.
Okay, war criminal.
Who says that? I have ruled with kindness, grace, and temperance. It's perfectly normal to have an army of humanity. I am the innocence of humanism. I call it whatever I want to. Besides, you're only saying this because things didn't work out between us. I really have to go to the aerodrome. I don't have time for this.
You're right. I'm sorry. You're soft and good. Not a war criminal.
I'm not that either. Can't I just be?
Don't go.
I have to, Harry. Really, I've already missed the 8:30. I'm gonna go now.
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything. You should go on without me.
That's not right. It's, you have sworn a holy oath, Harry. She herself begged you not to let her go.
Wait, can't we sit down and have coffee first? There's a cafeteria on the corner.
No. That would only be painful and dull. At the aerodrome, life, love, and laughter are waiting for me. At the cafeteria, dust, hell, and tragic comedy.
Hold on. What is there to do in Mirova?
Light, life, culture. It's so much better than here. Everything here reminds me of you and the horrible times we had. The nights we stayed up fighting for our dying love. I have to wipe it all off me and be clean again. I want to be a good person again. Not this. Not what you made me into.
But I swore I wouldn't let you go. You told me you asked me to be this way.
That was someone else. I betrayed her, overwrote her, and I'm happier for it. And I'm really going now. The time is up. I must be on the 10:20 flight.
No.
Yes,
Will we ever see each other again?
I won't see you, but you will see me.
How can that be?
Oh, Harry. This is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Morova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? A year? 2? 5 years ago?
She just said 20.
How long will I see you again, then?
Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental. I'm suffocatingly beautiful. And young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time. So long ago.
I like this.
Oh yes, this is real darkness. It's not death, or war, or child molestation. Real darkness has love for a face. The first death is in the heart, Harry. See you tomorrow.
That was intense.
Yep. We don't exactly have the clearest picture of what he did, but it's vague enough to give us a damn decent idea.
Hey, Kim!
You're up quick. How was your sleep?
I'm not insane. Just really try to cover up all the blood seeping out with your hands.
Let's solve the fucking case.
Hold on, I just want to read the rest of them. In the task chain.
Are you sure you're okay? You thrashed around and you bolted up, halfway covered in blood from your wounds.
Oh, well, that explains why we're bleeding.
My sleep was deep and invigorating.
Of course. I was just thinking maybe you've torn your stitches. Are you ready to move on?
Actually, it was total annihilation, Cam.
I did not want to wake you. Perhaps I should have? Was it a job dream?
No, an ex-wife dream.
The lieutenant nods solemnly. I understand. We've all been through similar things. It can be overcome.
Swallow the blood and conclude. Let's comb the entire island, centimeter by centimeter. That's the next step in the task chain.
Okay.
He's still worried. You must have really thrashed and squealed in your sleep.
Well, you know, if kicking this thing and playing the boombox didn't give us away, that certainly did.
You know, and we will comb the island on the next episode of Disco Elysium.
Okay.